The way you look at an object can convert it into a prasada, the object into a prasada, because of your attitude. The calories fraught laddu turns into prasada in the wake of knowledge that the object laddu is from the altar of the Lord. Laddu continues to be calories. But the way I look at it has changed. It is no more just an object, a threatening object for the person. It is gracefully looked at, even though the person will not be able to eat all of it, because the person has blood sugar. But he is objective. He is not threatened by it. He looks at it reverentially. The object turns into something very, very sacred. What does it do, that transformation? The object is not transformed. The person who is looking at the object is transformed. The transformation was in the wake of knowledge that it is from the Lord. Our spiritual tradition has this to give us, that everything is sacred. Every karma phala is sacred, coming as it does from the laws of the Lord, the laws which are not separate from the Lord. We saw this very clearly. That converts everything into a prasada, every karma phala into prasada. Because it is a karma phala that gives you a sense of failure. It's a privilege for me to act. Then the privilege gives me a sense of failure. It is because of that privilege I have an occasion to judge myself. The occasion is caused by my desire, and desire prompted action, and then action produced the result. And therefore the result is not always going to be exactly what I wanted. And therefore the result, if it is less, I am going to judge myself. If it is one time in my life, I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, I can be objective. This action didn't produce the result I wanted. Very objective. One more time, one more time, life is full of one more time. Missing the bus is common. And therefore, different spheres also, domestically, all my desires do not get equally fulfilled. I want the people in my world, immediate world, to behave in certain ways. They don't. I try to change them. I cannot. Therefore, I have failed. As a father, mother, as husband, wife, as a professional, and as a simple human being looking at the humanity, the way in which it goes, the way in which they create for themselves problems, even in the field of religions. So I want the people to be different. I want the clergy to be different. People to be different. And therefore, I have a lot of desires in various spheres. And those desires are not fulfilled. Naturally, I am not going to be objective. Objectivity is lost. This action failed is objective. There my expectation was wrong. Okay, objective. This action of mine failed. And one more time, I failed. One more time, I am a failure. Correct? This is where it is critical. Understanding everything is a manifestation of Ishvara is one thing. What is critical is karma phala is not in my hands. It is very critical to avoid a judgment about myself. It is given to me to act, but the result is taken care of by the laws that are of Ishvara, the laws that are Ishvara. I have a prasada buddhi. Born in India, growing up in this culture, I have the advantage to accept that laddu, that tulasi leaf, that bilwa leaf as prasada. A child also has a prasada. A newly built house also is a prasada. Graha Pravesha is done only by Ishvara, not by me. First puja is done. Even a bridge built in India by the PWD engineers is a prasada because they do quietly puja. Whether they do or not, the masons will do. Because it is karma phala. And the woman at home doesn't ask for the food to be given by the Lord. No. She is given hands and all the provisions, groceries, it's all available, given. And having procured them, she has to do what is to be done. She does. Karmanyeva adhikaraha me. She does it. She cooks. Fire is given and water heated boils at a point is given. In boiling water, rice gets cooked is a given reality. And it is a nutritive food is a reality. So all these are karma phala. The food is karma phala. But karma phala is not taken as being authored by that woman. She offers it unto the Lord. This is our culture. This attitude has grown upon us. Every Indian should know this. We will teach this to humanity later. They all think that we have a spiritual culture, and before they come to know, let us have it. Come to know the reality. They may appreciate the form. If they ask questions, you have to answer. For that, you need to know the form, the meaning of the form, the meaning behind the attitude. If you cannot answer, that means you have not understood. And ununderstood attitude has no roots, it will not last, it's a float sand. It can be shaken. But it's an attitude born of understanding, it abides. The advantage is the attitude you have already with reference to a child, a home, the food, and the temple prasads. They are all looked upon by us naturally as prasad. The extension is, after understanding the background topic, that everything is Ishvara Prasada, every karma phala being born of Ishvara, and therefore I have no basis to judge myself a failure. If I am not a failure, I am successful. Correct? If I am not successful, at least I am not a failure. That's enough. That's enough. That's called objectivity. There is a lot more here. In this manifestation of Ishvara in the form of laws, what is one more critical aspect of manifestation is what we say Dharma. Every one of us has desires, ambitions. Some of them I don't care for, some desires I don't care for, they arise and afterwards they go away. Because I don't back them up. To back them up is to re-entertain the desires, maintain the desires, nurse them, nourish them, until the desires create a pressure in us. They need to be fulfilled. Especially when my self-esteem is nothing to really talk about the desires and ambitions need to be fulfilled to have a self-esteem. If I don't have a self-esteem, my self-esteem is not going to come by fulfilling all these desires and ambitions. But that's what one will hope to, hope to achieve. Pressure builds up. Kama produces vega, pressure. Then the individual loses the freedom that the individual had with reference to desires. Desires are my privilege. Therefore, fulfilled I am okay. Not fulfilled I am okay. No more. If my self-esteem is not anything to boast about, so desires will become sources of pressure. And with all that pressure, what happens is, one critical aspect of Ishvara's manifestation, critical for a human being, as we will see how critical it is, that is going to be hurt. This pressure fraught desires will drive me go against this, what we say, Dharma, which is a manifestation of Ishvara. One may ask me, Dharma is subjective. How can you say it is a manifestation of Ishvara? What is your Dharma is not my Dharma. What is in one culture Dharma is not Dharma in another culture. So we decide Dharma. Government decides Dharma. Therefore, in different countries, different types of Dharma. Different religions also define different types of Dharma. How can you say it is Ishvara's manifestation? If it is so, will it not be universal? I say, it is universal. That is what our culture wants us to understand, imbibe. It is a part of this spiritual culture. Our culture doesn't allow double standards. One for Indians, another set of dharma for non-Indians. We don't have that kind of culture. One for women and another for men. We don't have that kind of culture. One for young, one for old. No. There is first a basis which is universal. To find out whether anything universal or not, you have to really make a research. Do that. Ask a few questions to different people. Ask A, do you want to get hurt? A simple man in the street. And then ask a Panditji in Benares. Ask a person in Harvard. Ask someone in Alaska, in Australia, the Andaman natives. Ask anybody, anywhere. do you want to get hurt? If answer is not the same, not hurting is not universal. For that to be non-universal, personal, then somebody should say, yes, I love being hurt. I love getting hurt. Even a mosquito won't give an answer to you. I want to get hurt. And therefore, I don't want to get hurt is universal. I don't want to be cheated by anybody is universal. I don't want to be taken for a ride, taken advantage of when I'm in a weak situation is universal. I don't want to be robbed, I don't want to be lied to is universal. On the other hand, I want everybody to be kind to me, including mosquitoes. They shouldn't bite me. In fact, if the mosquitoes ask me, if I don't bite you, whom I will bite? But they shouldn't bite me. You go and talk to that person. That person says, these mosquitoes should come to you. What do you say? In fact, the other person is the one who deserves not only mosquitoes, every bug should sting her. And that is what she will say or he will say. Understand? And therefore, nobody wants to get hurt. Everybody wants others to be kind, others to be compassionate, others to be understanding, others to be giving, loving. Wow, wonderful. It's universal. The value system is universal. It did not come because of somebody in history. We don't need a historical person to come and tell us this is right, this is wrong. We don't need history. The human being is given, endowed with this knowledge that these are the things I want others do to me. These are the things others should not do to me. This is by common sense. Every human being has this knowledge. This knowledge is very critical because this is a manifestation of Ishvara. Critical manifestation in as much as human being has got choice. And he has to have a basis, he or she, the human being must have a basis to make the choice proper. Otherwise, there is no basis for choice means there is no such thing, abuse of choice. If there is no abuse of choice, there is no choice also. So more we will see this, how critical it is when we talk to you next time. Thank you.